What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B-Hop Radio Shout. And as always, I got my podcast partner off in this thing, OG Gangsta Wicked, a.k.a. Big Galaxy of Ghetto Mafia.
You know what I just noticed?
What?
When I came in today.
What?
And I had to gamble. It was a gamble.
Okay.
I said, B-High being the sellout that he is, he always wear his little Houston shirt.
Well, no, I just love the
Your
Houston jersey. I love the Houston
you know
jersey.
what? When I played pog ball back in the day, I played for the Athletic A's.
Oh, okay.
And I played for the Detroit Tigers.
Okay.
So I feel you when you got like a little ties to a team. Now the Braves are my team.
Oh,
as a grown man, but when I see the A's play or when I see the Tigers play, I have a little thing. You didn't like
Nolan Ryan growing up, man. When you saw that old man out there still striking folks out, he done struck out 1 billion people. You were like, damn, Nolan Ryan's still going.
The point I was trying to make is that do you realize we beat the Houston Astros, the Braves, 2 years ago in the World Series?
Oh,
so right
man.
now, this is like a premonition of what's going to happen with the show today. Braves beat Houston.
You just gonna beat me.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to get.
Okay, so you're wrong again. And speaking of beating the folks, the NBA Finals happened last night, man.
Man.
What were your thoughts on the finals this year, sir?
Man, we had two guys from Decatur, man, won the championship, man. Al Horford and Brown.
Yeah, Jalen.
Yeah, Jalen.
Yeah.
Both of them from Decatur.
No, they're not from Decatur. Why is everybody from Decatur now?
The winners are from Decatur.
Okay, the winners are from Decatur.
If he wasn't born and raised in Decatur, he used to be in Decatur.
Okay.
That's what made him a winner. Because we know had he been from Southwest Atlanta, he would have been like Ant-Man.
Be going down as
he would have lost like Ant-Man.
Well, now Ant-Man is the face of the NBA right now. You're right. From Southwest Atlanta, he's the face of the damn NBA.
The Southwest Atlanta players, they always
wind up being the face of the NBA.
It ended in the first round.
No, they wind up being the face of the league.
but nah, hey, I watched it last night. I'm not a Celtics fan.
Yeah.
But I'm not a fan of any team but the Atlanta Hawks. I'm a homer.
Yeah.
But I like a player or two or three from every single team. So meaning I'm not a Lakers fan, but I'm a LeBron fan.
Yeah.
I'm a Dallas fan, but I'm a Kyrie fan. So with Boston, definitely seeing Al Horford.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we drafted him here in Atlanta. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
real.
He played 11 seasons
here too.
Great years for us. I always was, you know what I'm saying, a model citizen, man, represented the city.
Facts.
We hated to see him leave. He didn't want to leave.
That's real.
He didn't want to leave. You see what I'm saying? Because he only has played for, we drafted him.
Exactly.
So seeing Big Al win that championship last night and seeing Tatum and Brown, showing the love to Big Al.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That I felt like I won the championship a little bit.
Man,
I was living through
thing.
Al. So I got to shout out, man, Al, and you know what I'm saying, and Brown, you know what I'm saying, for making us get here in Atlanta, giving us just a little taste of what it feels like to be a champ.
Now, something else that's going to hurt everybody's feelings is Charles Barkley saying that he's about to retire from TV, man.
I know, and that I saw that the other day, and now he does have one more season. I think what's going on with that, we kind of touched on it, that TNT is going to probably lose
the rights.
Exclusive rights to certain stuff, and I think with that. Where does that leave the show?
Yeah.
My thing is, with a guy like Barkley, who had, a Hall of Fame career. He's a Hall of Famer. Probably got money that he can't even spend.
Yeah.
And he's one of the, rare players that transitioned from his sport and right into media and was successful.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Off the rip. There's very few of them that, So Barkley has had a great life. If he wants to walk out to the sunset, I can't be mad about that. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like what is this left for him to do maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe he might, do some stuff overseas or something, build some hospitals for some little kids or something. But other than that, if he feel like he has gotten everything out of it, he's giving all he can. That's all you can ask from a person. We got a lot of good memories from him. Plus, there'll be somebody that'll step into his shoes that needs that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? When you only got 4 seats at the table, and you got Shaq, you got Charles, you got Kenny. It ain't a lot of other chairs for some new new players to come in and follow the path of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that too, you know, will help, you know, somebody behind him when he moves out the way. We'll see the next Barkley, you know, for the next 30, 40 years.
Well, see, here I go once again. I still feel like Barkley got some more gas in him, and he need to go ahead and keep the party going and figure out what's going on. And I mean, just be a free agent for the time being until they figure out what they're going to do with that show. Because when it comes to Barkley, the pedigree and the personality of a Barkley, you don't get that often to where you got somebody that is a Hall of Famer that can talk shit and piss people off and actually has an opinion about things, you know. So I think his opinion is going to be, you know, greatly missed if he leaves and decides to retire. And I think he still got a little bit more to say. And I think that the game needs him, you know, just to be able to say what he said. Because, yeah, you might be able to replace him, but Barkley is a one of one. So it's like the game is going to take a hit by, you know, one of the great commentators. He probably might not even realize how good he is at what he's doing and how much is probably needed and how many people tune into basketball to see what Charles Barkley got to say just because they fans of Barkley.
Right, correct. And I agree with you 1,000%. I mean, I watched the show. I'm a big fan of the show, and I can tell you exactly what you're saying. And, you know, Shaquille O'Neal is a bigger than life personality.
Yeah.
But he still is reserved with certain stuff. It's certain stuff that only Charles Barkley will say. Only Charles Barkley has the balls to say it on television.
But
Kenny
then also,
Kenny's more reserved.
Shaq is crazy enough to go back and forth with Charles at the same time too. So I love that dynamic.
Charles. He needs Charles to say it. I'm saying Shaq. Without Charles, Shaq is going to be. Shaq is not the guy that's going to say certain things. You know what I'm saying? Charles will say it right off the rip, and then Shaq will react to it.
Yeah.
So he can kind of drag Shaq into certain things that Shaq wouldn't normally say.
Shaq ain't trying to start nothing.
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But he'll finish it.
But he'll finish it. Or if he kind of agrees with you, because when I watch them a lot of times, I notice that Shaq, and even Kenny sometimes, they want to say certain things.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, we know Barkley is going to say it in a minute. When Barkley say it, then I can, you know, because I always got plausible deliability. I can say, Barkley said that.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of the element that's going to be, you know, it'll start to stick out. You'll see.
Come on.
And a lot of times, you know, when you lose a person like Barkley, then the show gets bored because everybody now is looking for, it's a point guard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a guy that, you know what I'm saying? He throw you an alley-oop, you know, and Shaq gonna finish it.
Exactly.
But, you know, we'll see who has that personality after that. At the end of the day, we still got 25 plus years with Charles. So whatever he does, I'm all right with it. You know, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe want to sit, you know, chill with the grandkids, kiss the babies. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, watch basketball for the next 20 years.
Now, another trending news week, you know, there was an NFL player, an alleged NFL player that's saying that, you know, he went to the hotel and got his threesome on. However, he decided he wanted to run off on the plug. Now, we was just talking about yesterday, LL Cool J saying, pay the man back, pay your bills. And we was talking about how folks was not running off on the plugs. However, this player is in the hotel room as the video goes with two bucket-naked strippers, I'm guessing. And then he makes a mad dash down the hallway, and they're saying that he was not trying to pay for the action that he had just received. What are your thoughts on that, Wick?
Oh, my goodness. This is a subject right here. I mean, well, should he have had to pay? Maybe the product was bumped.
So you saying they run around here slinging some bad action around there?
You done told me I'm getting gas, I'm getting that loud, and you done gave me some Reggie with seeds in it. You know what I'm saying? No, you ain't getting paid.
They gave you a bunch of shake. You sit on there looking crazy as hell, and they want full price.
The question is, you know, bigger than the question to me now is what I have is, one, I want to know what player it is. If anybody out there know the player, please tell me what it is. But second, you know, if it's bad, should you even have to pay? So this should go, we should take this over to like when I know you don't go, but when I go to, you know, the strip club or something. You know, I should, with this might be groundbreaking. This man might have done the 2 Live Crew parental advisory type
So you
of.
said
This
no
is a
pay.
movement.
Okay,
You understand what I'm
okay.
saying? So now when if I go to strip club,
Yeah.
and if the girl don't talk to me, if she don't,
Mean as hell.
ask me my name, you know
Yeah.
how I'm doing.
Come on.
You know, hey,
Don't dance the full song,
the full song. I can go to run around the club.
and they go chase your butt down like Diddy. And see, that's the problem.
I can run out on the tab.
That dude tried to run out on the plug. The girl chased that man down that
Oh,
hallway, and I mean, it went all the way down.
Don't you suppose? But look, I mean, I'm from the old school.
Yeah.
And I ain't even just talking about what he was doing up in the hotel with the 2 girls.
Yeah.
Running out on that. From my era, we always said not money first. Or
Yeah.
same time, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out how a guy's now able to get something on credit. I can't get that on credit. You know, how did he? That's the biggest. That's
on.
the issue we should have been talking about.
See,
What did he say to get the credit? we got 2 credits. He got 2.
Well, I don't think he had no credit because they chased that man down that hallway. They was on his butt like 5 minutes to 11.
Well, they gave him something before he paid. I'm saying I don't get to come in and test the product first. I can't go right now to the Jaguar dealer and pull the car off and come back and pay him in a week.
Hell no, that ain't gonna happen.
Well, obviously he can drive the cars without paying off.
No, she tried to check him down, chase him down and beat him like Diddy. So I don't know what that was all about, Wick. But I mean, that's just what this world is coming to, man. I mean, folks, the city girls is trying to make their money and they ain't able to, and folks is running out on the tab. They running off on the plug.
Well, like I say, this may be groundbreaking. This may give me, you know how when you're in the court of law, you can always say, you get a statue, you know what I'm saying, William versus so and so and so. You know, we need to go back, NFL football player, OnlyFans model, -3568 states that if you don't perform your duty, I can run out. I can't talk about this no more.
Y'all hit the comments. Let us know how y'all feel, man. I mean, how did you feel about the championship? How do you feel about Barkley retiring from TV? And how do you feel about the man running out on the plug,
New
man? I
statue.
mean, is that a new statue? If it ain't good, you got to get up out of the hood? I mean, what the hell's going on? Let us know how you feel. Be how many yo shout at Big Galaxy. I'll let y'all in a minute, man.
Man,
We go.
That's it.